we're going to get agent to follow a flow field. So to load some terrain to put our flow field on. Now we can dolly back the camera so that we can see the terrain. Go edit flow field and we'll quickly add a flow field. Left mouse button to add new points to our flow field. And if we don't like one, we can hit escape to delete one. And then when we're finished, we hit the right mouse button to finish making the flow field. Very important. Now we have to, well, let's just change the number of indicators so we can see a bit more clearly. We'll make our radius bigger so that the flow field covers more space. And we'll just angle the edge in a bit. Now we have to hit apply, otherwise the flow field is not noticeable to the agent. Apply bakes it into the terrain map. It has no effect otherwise. And let's go view flow field so we can see what the flow field looks like. Now we're going to add some brain to our agent to make it follow the flow field. Ground.flow will give us the angle of the flow field relative to the agent. A good range for that is minus 180 to 180 degrees. And if we get our agent going by making an output node with TZ in it, give it a range of 0 to 10, set a value of about 5, we'll see that in our flow node we've got the angles of the flow field relative to the agent. Let's just name this flow. Now left and right are basically what we need to know as far as is the flow field going to the left or to the right of our agent. So we make two fuzz nodes, one called left and another called right. And plug our flow input into those. Left should look a bit like this, from 0 backwards, and right should look sort of like this. Now what are we going to have it do? Well, we want it to turn, and to turn our agent we use RY. We'll just call this output node turn to be a bit clearer. And a good range for that is minus 200 degrees to 200 degrees, and that's degrees per second that the agent will turn at, so it's a rate of turn. And the three values that we wish it to average between are turn left, go straight, and turn right. So we plug those into our output node. Left is a positive RY turn and right is a negative value. Now all we need to do is decide what our rules are. We need two rules. We need if flow left then turn left, and if flow right then turn right. We don't need any ands or ors to do this, so we can just plug those in directly. If flow left then turn left, if flow right then turn right. So we may actually get our agent following the flow field now, but there's one thing we've forgotten which will become obvious when we do this. Our agent is going all wobbly, and the reason for that, if we look in the output node, is that he's only going minus 200 or 200. He's never doing anything else. And if we have a look at the activation of our defuzz nodes, we'll see that we're occasionally getting a bit of activation on left and right, but of course nothing on straight. There's no rule saying go straight. Well, that's okay. We don't really need a rule to say go straight. We could add one. We could add another fuzz node in the middle that tells us that it's good to go straight. But rather than do that, we'll just make it so that he'll go straight when he's not turning left or right. And we can do that with our fuzzy else button. What we do is switch that on. Now whenever he's not turning left or right, he'll go straight. And now we've got him smoothly following the flow field.